A 20-year-old American influencer goes to Afghanistan and the internet went wild. Find out what happened next.
I traveled solo to Afghanistan as a 20-year-old American girl to see what life is really like for women there in 2025.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Somali Christian TV. We are your favorite Somali Ex Muslims, spreading the love of Jesus Christ and exposing all evil. If you're interested to learn more, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the family. If this is your first time hearing my voice, a special warm welcome to you. I'm your host Naomi, and let's get into the video. So, a video went viral recently of a 20-year-old American girl called Sophia. She's on a mission to get the world record of being the youngest person to have visited every single country in the world. Of course, this is a super cool task that she set herself on, and her Instagram is full of her talking about her favorite countries. So it's not entirely shocking that she would also visit Afghanistan. She did say that she wanted to go to every single country after all. Here's what she had to say.
Based on what we see in Western media, I was surprised to find women walking around the city, at malls, and even dining at restaurants.
I found it interesting that she felt the need to say that women were around, and it's not like what Western media is reporting. Very, very interesting. Let's take a look at this totally unrelated article from Future Afghanistan. It says, Taliban's propaganda project, paying foreign influencers to whitewash Afghanistan's reality. Interesting. And I quote, reliable sources in Kabul have confirmed to Future Afghanistan that the Taliban have been spending large sums of money to invite a number of foreign influencers and YouTubers to visit Afghanistan. According to these sources, the Taliban's Ministry of Foreign Affairs has prepared a list of influencers, particularly women, and directly contacts them with official invitations. So you can see that this isn't just a spontaneous trip. I believe that she truly wants to get the world record for being the youngest person to travel to every country, but there's something else happening behind the scenes for sure. As the article continues, and I quote, the Taliban not only cover round-trip tickets and accommodation costs, but also assign special security teams to escort the guests throughout their stay. In some cases, provincial trips are arranged so that the influencers can produce videos portraying Afghanistan as peaceful, hospitable, and free of violence, end quote. So it's not just a random girl going to Afghanistan, she's most likely a paid influencer who's also being taken around, likely with a security team, and shown the best bits. Remember how unsafe the other travel vlogger felt when she went to Afghanistan? As you can see, she was harassed as soon as she stepped outside by a group of boys, and they pushed her, they tried to touch her camera, and in the title she says, I was harassed in Afghanistan. Lonely women do not go outside. This was clearly before the Taliban started paying influencers to come. But even if Sophia saw Afghan women, they're still banned from singing and from talking loudly in public. Their voices are seen as intimate and they shouldn't be heard. And as she goes on to say in the video, life is extremely tough for women in Afghanistan. She highlights that girls are banned from education, that they can't see doctors because they have to see a female doctor, and then women aren't even allowed to work. Of course, people on socials were not happy to see her travel there, even with her disclaimer in the video talking about the oppression. This is also still obviously sponsored by the Taliban to whitewash the reality of Afghanistan. But people were brutal in the comments saying, Afghan's women's everyday suffering is just some dress-up game for you. And I'm rich, so I oppress myself for pretend on vacation. Clearly they see her as a rich influencer, or even just rich in comparison to the typical Afghan person in general. This is so true. She's very privileged and decided to go oppress herself for funsies. And also this comment says, supporting a terrorist regime actively harming women is the epitome of entitlement. You should be ashamed of yourself. I mostly agree. And this is shameful because it is supporting this regime, which oppresses women so horrendously. This is the same place where during an earthquake, women died because the men couldn't touch them to rescue them. From an NDTV article, and I quote, the Taliban's response to women affected by the earthquake has been hindered by strict gender rules and cultural restrictions, as even after 36 hours of the earthquake, the relief did not touch even a single woman, as laws regarding women barred it, New York Times reported, end quote. Make it make sense. It's one of the worst Islamic regimes in the world and maybe the most oppressive place for women. We need to remember Afghan women and their struggles instead of clapping for an influencer who most likely was paid and had a security team. And Muslims, I hope and pray that God opens your eyes to see that Islam is not the way. The true God loves you deeply and wants you to know him, so you won't perish but have everlasting life. Like it says in John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life." God loves you. Anyways, thank you so much for being here and God bless you all. Thank you so much to our patrons and PayPal supporters for making this video possible. And if you enjoy this content and would like to support us, please don't forget to check out the links down below. And don't forget to leave a like, a comment about what you think, and subscribe. Anyways, take care guys. I love you all. Bye.